Well, welcome back everybody. After the first two practice race we did from the main event, including the Double Down Showdown, and now it's time. Who will be competing the 28th spot for the Monster Jam nickelodeon Cartoon World Finals 26? Now remember, we're going to get started with these guys. It's going to be Tailgater versus Scooby-Doo. Winner takes on Mordecai, the defending racing champion. Mabel Pines and Megalodon taking on Sonic and Digger. Winner takes on Twisted Addiction. Octane and Max D will go at it. Winner gets on USA 1. And Jessica Megalodon Shock will be taking on Shockwave. Then the winner will be taking on Monster Energy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to start after the practice race. Now, this is the big shot. Here comes Bombshell from State Championship Series West. And also from Arena Championship Series number 2, NDaC Corduroy and Scooby-Doo. Remember, whoever wins gets to still be alive. Whoever loses gets to go home without a World Finals contender. Now remember, this is the race to the 28th spot for the Monster Jam nickelodeon Cartoon World Finals 28th spot. Now remember, we finished all the playoffs. We have our lineup set up, but this is our last competition. Both trucks are looking good right there. Here in Zootopia, half of the fans are really not really that sold out much because, you know, this is a Double Down Showdown. And it looks like Wendy's turning far away. She messed up. And it looks like Wendy messed up and Bombshell will still be alive. Wendy's going to go home without a 28th spot. Not a good way to start with Wendy. I know she's very pissed. I don't blame her for getting angry, but it's not the way what she wanted. I don't blame her, not even a little second. Now let's go look at the replay right now. NDaC Corduroy looks like she had it, or possibly a little bit, but Bombshell looks like got the best of her and stuff. And if you look at the final turn, Wendy messed up in that turn. She lost her rear steer, and it forces her to not to turn the way she wanted. I don't blame her, not just one sec. I know it's not her fault, but you can't blame someone, so it is what it is. Now pulling up the line, here comes Stadium Championship Series West, Mabel Pines in the Megalodon, and her opponent from Stadium Championship Series South, Sonic the Hedgehog in the Green Gravedigger. Now Sonic is driving the Green Gravedigger. I know earlier everybody saw that Rouge the Bad was driving Green Gravedigger. They're two different bodies, just letting everyone know, but let's just say this, if Sonic wins, they're gonna have a replacement body for like a special for diggers for all four of them. If Sonic doesn't win or, you know, something, no, he's got it. And Sonic the Hedgehog looks like he's not gonna win because he flipped it over, and it looks like it's gonna cost him. And it looks like Mabel is going to be still sitting alive. Sonic the Hedgehog, I don't blame him for his anger. I know this is going to cost his spot, and it's already over. So he will get a D and F. Mabel Pines will still advance. Unfortunately, Sonic the Hedgehog, he will be going home without a champion. Or not a champion, I'm sorry, without a contender spot. Remember, this is the race to the 28th spot for the World Finals. Now, not just your Double Down Showdown winner, you'll also get a permission, a main field qualifier to be a 28th spot. I don't blame, you know, not a single bit for Sonic. I know he's very upset. I don't blame him. I know how angry he is. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. And I know you're in the screen, you're looking at Gravedigger right now, but if you guys can imagine, Sonic is getting out of the truck right now. He's not really happy. They got the loaders out, so it's going to be a while to get Gravedigger out, so they want to make sure Gravedigger is good. It doesn't look like that much, so yeah, Gravedigger can move out on its own. I know Sonic the Hedgehog is not happy right now. He has a very, you know, particular to get onto his 28th spot, but he's not very looking good so far. I know, I just don't blame him. Now remember, you just don't want, that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to flip the truck over, you don't want to cause problems, and that's how it is. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, Monster Jam World Finals 26 is coming. Now remember, it will start at 7 East on the East Coast time, 4 p.m. on the West Coast time. So just to keep it balanced, so to everybody out there, now remember, whoever was from the East Coast, that is starts at 7 at your time, but the Mid-East will be at 6, including the Midwest will be at 5, and our time here in the West Coast will be at 4 o'clock. But remember, you guys don't want to miss the biggest event of the year. Now stay tuned to come, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get Gravedigger out. So right now they're going to get Digger out. Looks like it's not that much. So now I'm told by you that Gravedigger can drive on its own. Sonic the Hedgehog will be riding on the UTV now. I know he's very upset and it's not his fault. They're getting the other trucks getting ready to prepare. I know a lot of people are ready for the biggest event of the year. I can't wait. I want to find out who is going to be the 28th spot so far. So far, NDaC Corduroy and Scooby-Doo, Sonic the Hedgehog is out, but who is the next two trucks will be out? We're going to find out because this is going to be one of the most intense World Finals ever. We're outside in Zootopia, all the way at home of the Zootopian Express, and now I know everyone is getting ready to get started. Jonathan Lochran and Max D, and everybody surprised. Dipper Pines wanted to surprise everyone. He didn't want to use this body during the practice race. He wants to surprise everybody, so he's bringing out this overcast looking Octanator. So Dipper Pines, I hope he makes it to the World Finals so maybe he can meet his brother-in-law getting lethal, but he has to pass Jonathan Lochran. 100% from Arena Championship Series number 5, 100% Championship Stadium Championship Series East, And here it is. Arena 5 goes to Jonathan, and Stadium East, that is Dipper Pines. And Jonathan's having trouble right there. Dipper's having trouble up there. Dipper nearly got close. And Jonathan Longer, both 5-second penalties, so they're going to call Maxi the winner. And Dipper Pines had flipped it over. Not the way he wanted to end his, his season. My goodness. Let's go look at the replay right now. I don't know what the heck did I just saw. Jonathan Lochran, he nearly lost the race. Dipper almost had it if only the rear steer. The problem is because the track crew guys already put so much water just because they want to make it trickier. Because remember, this is the biggest event of the year you don't want to miss. And now it looks like Dipper is out of the truck right now. They're going to get the loaders in. And it looks like Octonator's not fully damaged. They have a right to, remove the truck out of the track right now. And they're going to get the other trucks getting going. So good thing we don't have not one, not two, but 3 tunnel holes. That's why we make everything go fast, because it's the World Final. So we got to make sure everything goes fast. Like I mentioned before, everybody, don't forget, in Eastern time, it will start at 7, and West Coast time, it will start at 4. The biggest event of the year, the Monster Jam World Finals, you guys do not want to miss. I know you guys are excited. I'm excited too. I want to get to tomorrow so badly. The drivers to do the main field, guys. But remember, it's not, we have to save this first before we get to the last part. We're not done yet. We still got 27 guys in the lineup, but we have to have one more in the spot. And whoever wins, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, because this is going to be the biggest event of the year. You guys don't want to miss it. I know I'm excited. You guys are excited. We're all excited out there. Everything like that. Also, not to mention everyone, whoever wins will be facing Bugman in Alien Invasion tomorrow. Whoever wins will get the spot that will be taking on Bugman Alien Invasion. The bracket's been set. There was no qualifying or anything. They go by the numbers and the timing system the entire season. So yeah, that's how it goes. Here comes Hassan in the Shockwave monster truck from all the way from Arena Championship Series number 5. And now his opponent, Jessica, in the Megalodon Fire, representing all the way from Stadium Championship Series South. This is going to be a good matchup because their first time meeting each other. And, well, not their first time. They've been meeting each other. This is like their second time. The first time was, I think it was like a season ago during the off show when at the time Jessica used to drive full charge and Hassan was driving double-decker. But now they're driving 2 different trucks, and now they're facing each other again for the second time with 2 different trucks. It looks like Hassan got the best of it, and Jessica's trying to hang up, and Jessica's trying to do it, and it's going to be a slightly close race. I can't tell who's the winner. Not even the officials can't tell the winner. Let's go look at the replay. I cannot believe it. So right now, the officials are going to have to review this. This is going to be crazy stuff. Now we're going to go to slow motion right there as they're going to see what's going to happen. The close motion goes. I can't tell who's the winner here. Whoever the line disappears first. And it looks like Shockwave caught it. Yes, Shockwave did it. So it looks like Jessica will have to go home without a World Finals contender spot. I know she's very upset because the thing is that I know that Ethan, Summer, and Morty are finally in. Jessica could have been in the lineup, but unfortunately she shouldn't. Now, sadly, the rest of the other 4 guys are gone. Now, this is going to be a matchup. The defending racing champion, Mordecai and Grey Digger, taking on the guy who he faced earlier in the entire season, and he's going to face him in practice race and face him again, Tailgater. Twisted Addiction taking on Mabel and Megalodon, USA 1, Max D, and Monster Energy and Shockwave. This is going to be a contest. Now, Mordecai has to be patient because remember, he has lost to Tailgater not once but twice. Even he never tried, his best for everything in his season, but he had some winning seasons against Bombshell, but Bombshell got the best of him, so I'm not so sure. It's too hard to tell. But the thing is that what I'm looking at is Chubby and USA 1. I'm predicting that Chubby USA 1 might make it to the championship race. He might face either between Tailgater or Mabel and Megalodon. I don't know yet. That's just my prediction, but we will see. Now here comes the defending World Finals racing champion who made it in the last second, Mordecai and Gravedigger. Unfortunately, Rigby could not make it because he did not qualify to the playoffs, apparently because his qualifying did not work out well. We'll see Rigby's next season, how it goes, but this is Mordecai's final last chance because remember, he's the only guy could possibly defend his World Finals racing champion. He won at World Finals 24 and 25, and this time he's not going to do it because he's messed up. And it looks like Bombshell is going to get the best of him again for the 3rd time. The first 2 were practice race, and now he's going to get him again. Oh, looks like it's all over. And yep, it looks like the season's over. Mordecai, although he met Bombshell throughout the entire season, he has great respect for him. But this time, at least Bombshell got the best of him. Your winner goes to Bombshell, and he will still remaining to get ready to get back to his action for the World Finals. And now let's go look at the replay. Let's go look at the first problem. Mordecai did a first error during that first turn. Is not the way he wanted to do. He was not very happy the way how it goes and stuff. And if you look at the final turn, it looks like Tailgater got the best of him. So apparently Tailgater did everything he can. So it is not the way he wanted to do. But hey, at least he tried his best. So there's no point about it. Now we're getting the trucks out of the way. Mabel Pines and Megalodon. Now, the funny thing, we have no Megalodons in the lineup. Can Mabel get it and strong it out? Now her opponent, all the way from Arena Championship Series number 5, Hank and Twisted Addiction. Now, this is their first time seeing each other in the track. They have never faced each other. Well, they did, but not in Monster Jam. They faced each other one of our minor leagues, our independent leagues before, and Mabel got the best of them. And Hank, it looks like he's doing well right there. He made a smooth turn. Mabel better win this because remember, there's no Megalodons in the lineup. If Mabel loses, we will have no Megalodons in the lineup. And it looks like not even close. Mabel Pines is gonna end it off with a disappointed season. Twisted Addiction has already defeated Megalodon. I know Mabel, not just very upsetting, but to a lot of Megalodon fans, I apologize to every Megalodon fans. At least we had our best lucks with Megalodons, but you know, it is what it is. Well, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. You know, Twisted Addiction got the best of it, so there is no way in and no way out for, you know, for Megalodon. So, ladies and gentlemen, Megalodons will not be, apparently, will not be in the lineups, never, unfortunately. So, we will see till next season. And now here comes, ladies and gentlemen, Chubby in USA 1. He had the lead in an Arena Championship Series 3. He was doing well, but Rouge got the best of him. I don't know why or how. I talked to Chubby earlier about his strategy, what happened, and including his playoffs didn't do well. He was nearly close several times, but not even close on several times, and it looks like this is his last chance. And to do that, right now, he's facing Jonathan Lochran and Max D. And Max D, it looks like he's getting a slight, humongous lead out there. He only wait to make a catch-up if only Jonathan messed up, but I don't think so, not even this time. And Jonathan Lochran and Max D wants to join his wife, his lovely, beautiful wife, Mabel Pines, and Lucas Oil Stabilizer. We know Mabel's in it, although that she did not win undefeated, unfortunately, because Ethan got the best of her, but she finally made it to the role. But Jonathan looks like he wants to do it. Maybe he could give Chicken Little a good payback if he could try to meet him up, but I'm not so sure it's possible. Jonathan Lochran, I don't know how is this kid is doing, and it looks like USA 1 had a 5-second penalty. Even if he made it first, it would still be too late for him. My goodness. Well, looks like USA 1 will be out of the race. Here comes another guy that I want him to be in the World Finals, Mudbutt in Monster Energy, and now his opponent Hassan and Shockwave. This is their first time meeting each other in a while. They faced each other before, but now they're going to see each other again. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Hassan and Mudbutt going at it. Hassan wants to be in the lineup because of his cousin Tank, the Driver Punisher, is in the World Finals, and he's still remaining undefeated already, even in the world of BeammonG. But Mudbutt has been in the World Finals before, and he doesn't want to miss out. But the thing is that Hassan is getting the best of him. Into the final turn, Mudbutt turned wide, and it's not looking good. And it looks like Hassan is going to get the best of him. Hassan is your winner here. Shockwave will still advance. Unfortunately, Mudbutt will have to go home and pack up his bags. Well, he doesn't have to. He can still watch the World Finals, but unfortunately, there will be no World Finals for Mudbutt and Monster Energy. I know Mudbutt is very disappointed. I know he did not like it so far. I don't blame him for 1 sec, but remember, this is the biggest event of the year. And Mudbutt, on the backs of the right tire, hit the wall, and it's going to cost him. Oh my goodness. My goodness, man. What a disappointed race is coming up right there. And now, the semifinals has begun. Tailgater, Twisted Addiction, Max D, Shockwave. If anyone's watching the live stream from my channel, comment down below who you think is going to be going. Will it be Tailgater Max D, or will it be Tailgater Shockwave, Twisted Addiction Max D, or Twisted Addiction Shockwave? This is going to be the most intense Monster Truck Series race out there. We're going to get ready to see. And now Jonathan gets to see his tour buddies. And we have 3 guys from Arena Championship Series number 5 and 1 guy from Stadium Championship Series West, and Tailgater's the only guy that get to see the 3 Arena Championship Series number 5 guys. Oh my goodness, it looks like these Arena 5 guys are looking good right now. Tailgater is our last option, but Bombshell has to keep his strategy. Announced told by the crew chief of Bombshell is that he's still nervous because his heart is racing. He doesn't want to get anxiety attack because remember, this is the most dominant thing that you guys don't want to see. I don't know how and what in the world is going on, but we will see. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the crew chief of Bombshell is watching him, taking care of him. But Hank His crew chief is also taking care of him too. This is going to be the battle. Arena Championship Series 5 versus Stadium Championship Series West. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The on to the championship race. Who will be qualifying for the 28th spot for the World Finals? Bombshell looks like he's trying to hang in there. So far, Hank. And now they're going to go to another turn right there. And now they're going to have to go to Speedway. Full speed ahead. And Bombshell messed up. Oh my goodness. Into the final turn. Hank wants to go to his very first World Finals. Bombshell has been in the World Finals before, but only in Bigfoot, not in Tailgater. And it looks like Bombshell will not. We will have an Arena Championship Series number 5 going to the next spot for the 28th spot for the World Finals. Let's go look at the replay right now. Hank looks like he's been dominating so far right there in this game right there. Bombshell as well. Bombshell, I thought he was going to do it. Or it would have been good to see him and Chubby, but looks like the two brothers, Bombshell and Chubby, will not go to the World Finals. I know it's a sad story for both of these guys, and I know they don't like it. All right, who is going to meet Hank? Will it be his trailer mate, Hassan and Shockwave, because they were trailer mates in Stadium Championship Series 5, or will it be Jonathan Lochran, another from Arena Championship Series number 5? I'm sorry to meant to say Stadium, but I meant to say Arena, my apologies. But here it is, the battle of Arena Championship Series 5. Who is going to go to the finals? There's no strangers on each of these guys. Jonathan Lochran has no strangers with those guys right there, and it looks like he's taking the lead right there. Hank is trying to hang in. I mean, not Hank. Yeah, Hassan is trying to hang in there. Hassan is trying to do it. He wants to meet his cousin, but Hassan is not going to do it. Jonathan's still hungry for a World Finals Championship. We are going to the World Finals Championship race between Jonathan Lochran and Max D and Hank and Twisted Addiction. Hassan could have got it. He was nearly close, but the problem is he slowed down in the first turn, and that's going to cost him. And it looks like Jonathan Lochran is going to Monster Jam World Finals semifinal. I mean, the Double Down semifinals. Or Ken Twisted Addiction is going to the World Finals. I don't know yet. A lot of people are putting out a lot of favoritism on Johnny. Or can Hank make a good comeback? Because remember, there's a lot of upsetting races. Jonathan started from round 1. Hank started from the second round from the bye run. But now, both guys from Arena Championship Series number 5 is going to the semifinals. Can they do it or they cannot? I'm not so sure yet, because this is a really tough race. Now, these guys are going to get ready to get a tough race right there. Now, they're no strangers to each other so far. Jonathan has more winning streaks than Hank, but Hank, there's times he has beaten Jonathan in racing competitions. There's times he had thrown him off in the two-wheel skills. But here it is, everybody. The race to get to the World Finals 28th spot. Whoever wins gets to face Mugman tomorrow night's World Finals. Jonathan Lochran, Max D, Hank and Twisted Addiction. This is going to be a tough race. I don't know yet, because I feel like maybe Jonathan could win because he looks like he's going fast with that red Max D. Or can Hank get the best of him? And now let's go get it on the final turn. And Jonathan looks like he's fully speeding ahead. Max D is not going to go in there, because if Max D wins, Jonathan will still remain driving the red one, because we already have a Max D in the lineup, which is Jack the German Shepherd. Is Jonathan going to see his wife and his teammate Jack into the lineup? And the question is, it looks like he did it, and it looks like there's a 5-second penalty on Jonathan Lochran, and it looks like there might be a 5-second penalty to Twisted Addiction. Jonathan Lochran, oh my goodness, what a close race. Jonathan Lochran could get a 5-second penalty, but we got to see the replay, because the officials thought that Twisted Addiction did a 5-second penalty. If Twisted Addiction get a 5-second penalty, that is considered Max D the winner. Let's go look at the replay right now, man. I cannot tell how or what. If only... and it looks like Hank got a 5-second penalty as well. Ladies and gentlemen, your 28th spot, the man that has been dominating, and I don't know how is he doing it. He never drived it. Jonathan Lochran in Max D is going to Monster Jam World Finals. He punched his ticket for his 28th spot. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Jonathan Lochran. Now he will be driving the Candy Apple Max D, because Jack the German Shepherd is already in the lineup right now. Now we're going to have 2 Max Ds in the lineup. So far, we used to have 1, but now because of Jonathan, it will be 2. Jonathan will see his wife, he will see his teammate, and now he's going to meet Mugman in Alien Invasion tomorrow night. I am looking forward to this World Finals. This is going to be the most intense World Finals as I ever saw in my personal life as a commentator. Oh my goodness. Well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, everyone, tomorrow night, the biggest event of the year, World Finals 26. Now remember, it starts at 7 p.m. at East Coast time and 4 p.m. at West Coast time. Or you can say 6 p.m. at the Mid-East and 5 p.m. at the Midwest. So anyways, this is going to be one of the most intense World Finals I have ever seen. For the first time ever, we are broadcasting from my personal world. I can't wait, everyone. This is something that I'm looking forward to. Don't forget, everyone, a shout out to Beammonsters and the creators of the mod. Now, we have no authorities or no rights to any of these trucks or tracks. They all go to their specific owners, whoever's the creators of these guys. They deserve the respect that they deserve. Anyway, so that was a intense World Finals, letting everyone know that Jonathan, his turning rod got damaged, but it doesn't matter. He is celebrating, crying tears of joy. This is the moment. Don't forget to like, comment only in my channel, and share and subscribe to MJNDaC, including my official channel, AALS3179. Comment section is active, over there on my channel, not in MJNDaC. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a great double down showdown we have done, and now it looks like has come to an end. Good night, everybody from Zootopia. See you tomorrow at World Finals 26.